Let's do this thing! Go! There's no time for introductions, you must jump into a pipe! Oh yeah.
Nice.
Right, now we can end the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching Banjo-Kazooie. Not even necessarily our videos of it, just in general. Thank you for watching it. It really helps spread the word about this game that everyone knows and loves. It's all about supporting the big developers who no longer develop anything anyone wants.
Oh shit.
And Banjo
I'm
is frozen in
anything.
ice forevermore.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Ah.
Brilliant.
Fun.
That's about as well as it could have ended, I think. So, what's next on our list of things to kill? Probably more ice. Now. Okay, maybe it's Banjo. That's the twist. I get the feeling there's another...
Stop that.
I'm
Killing
just
him
really
softly with
annoyed
his
with-
fall. Oh, landed on the
There are very few times you will actually hear that sound clip of him going. "Ah!" You need to fall from really high up to hear it, otherwise I think I'll go and practice for the big race now.
Thanks, buddy.
Now that that thing's out of my colon.
I won't go back up to my children.
No!
I can
Fuck
go with the
those
really
kids.
important stuff.
When's the last time I saw them? 2, 3 weeks ago?
I left their presents in a tree. I clearly don't really care.
In a tree, on an island, and on top of an enormous fucking snowman. What's wrong with him?
Did you give them to
Yay!
the right coloured pants?
Well, you know, that's
Yes.
the only way to distinguish them from one another. Is by the colour of their pants. It'll be mine! Okay, I know this game isn't mega advanced, but you could do better work with the textures than that, I think. It's like,
He's so smooth.
I know, he's meant to be covered in hair, isn't he? That's how polar bears work, they're not seals. That's Boggy's secret all along, he's actually half seal.
Smooth as silk.
Ugh. That's kind of creepy to think about. So, now that we have removed his intestinal distresstinal,
That rhymes.
let's go and grab
one, Joe.
ourselves these notes. Thank you. And talk to him about that race he mentioned. I'm waiting for someone to race me. Hint, hint. Too big for my sled. What? Well then.
We'd better go and try and change into some kind of really small animal, don't you think, Joe?
Yes,
Wouldn't it
absolutely
be
minuscule.
Great
you know.
if there was some kind of like an insect or like a little rodent that we could turn into that was really small enough for the sled.
I don't even give a damn about taking the damage from this. Just gonna power through,
Slam into it. It's
Yeah.
all good.
just to prove my dominance. So, we need 15 and we have 26. I believe in his house this time are notes and a ginger. Yeah! This is another good song. Now I hear you cry, "Where is the last ginger, you bastard?"
Where's the last ginger, you bastard?
Thanks, Rach, you're always there. Well, the secret! So we're a walrus, huh? Known for being tiny.
Oh no, you bear and bird would fit on my sled. Oh, walrus! Yeah! Okay.
Absolutely perfect. I should imagine that the walrus, even if he is smaller, he's probably denser.
He also definitely looks bigger than Banjo. Even
Yeah,
like
if not, like at least around the same size.
even like specific bear and specific walrus, this guy is still
Yeah.
larger.
But, you know what? Game designers, you go ahead and continue your pot smoking. I'm not going to stop you. It's how you create games, that's fine. I'd love to see more of them made like that. Katamari Damacy, totally love you.
days.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's like PCP or something.
Acid, I think.
That, it's probably whatever they rolled up in their mad craze to find more drugs, and they came up with the idea of, guys! Best idea for a game! That's how, I mean, that is canon, how Katamari Damacy was born. It's people rolling around looking for more drugs.
Just rolling themselves around the floor.
Just the crew just slowly gaining more and more as they went along. It's like,
oh, sketchy. Oh,
yeah, this race can actually be a little tricky. Because the better you do, like, the easier he catches up. So you gotta like try and do almost like mostly well, but maybe like not super well all the time.
Is that true? Does he change?
I think so. It's like this weird thing that I never quite understand in game design called like elasticity or like rubber banding or something. I think it's called rubber banding, and it's like if you're being chased by something, and you go slowly, then it will pursue you slowly, but if you go quickly, it will pursue you quickly.
Oh, he blew it! He blew it all!
I don't know,
one
there's still
final
possibility.
furlong.
Now, this is physics, right?
Just as fast as ever. Oh, good God! Oh.
That's what I call
With a final bound.
The final jump, which also brought the sled with me, even though there's no way for me to like hold on to the sled as I'm jumping, really. Unless I held it with like my teeth or something.
He also then says, "Let me raise someone of my own size," which also isn't the
yes!
bear.
Banjo is smaller than you, quite distinctly.
What's wrong with you and your spatial awareness,
Boggy, you are kind of an idiot.
Look after your children.
Go home and be a family man.
Take a better picture of you than
Yes.
so shiny.
I think you need to lower the exposure on your camera or something. By lower the exposure, I mean just take fewer photos of yourself. My God, man! I'm gonna go and get those last 4 notes before I forget where they are.
Truth.
Because then I'll
How's
have all
your
the
health?
notes. But, Mumbo Duggan, my health is medium at best.
It's true to life.
Very much so, sadly. I think after the snacks we eaten today, probably lowered quite a lot.
Moderate or poor.
Moderate to poor. See me at the end of class. That is
Why did you need so many mini-eggs?
because,
Explain
damn
to
it,
me.
they were on 2 for £6.
What damn
And
were
they're
you
goddamn
stockpiling?
So, the last Jinjo is located in this Fancy Pants cave. But we can't get to him because our legs don't exist anymore.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it when your legs just
Wake
leave
up and
you.
your teeth have grown massive and your legs don't exist. And you
just-
think, well, now I'll just better go and race a polar bear. Because what else is the point of anything?
There's nothing else for me in this world. Gonna go find a fucking polar bear.
Thinks I'm tiny for some reason. And race him.
Thinks I'm tiny and is willing to race me on a sled. Uphill.
Doesn't happen often, but I hate it when it does.
Yeah, it's just so frustrating to do. And that's why you hate Free ZZP. Because it reminds you of all those times in your life. Do
Trauma.
do we need... we don't... No. Cool. Good. Cool. Thanks we established this, Joe. I was asking myself if we needed to be a walrus anywhere outside of the level. But I think from this point on, we don't need to be a walrus ever again. So that's
Hooray.
cool. So I'm gonna go get back into my nice fuzzy form and win some stuff. Now, if you go back to Boggy's race pit, then he will say, "Okay, let's race." Oh, what? You can't run quickly? Well, fuck off then. So
Those exact words.
pretty
It was
much.
quite a controversy.
And so this is one of the few times in the game when you cannot finish a level just based on what is in the level itself. You need to go to another world and get a new ability from there. So with that in mind, I'm not going to bother until we have this new power-up and then come back and do it later. But yeah, so there's one Jiggy you cannot get until later on in the game, but that's absolutely fine. We'll come back and grab it soon enough. Other than that, I believe we're about to 100% this level. We're going to sort of... I would do the maths, but it's too tricky, so I'll say we're probably around 95% in this level. Somewhere in that region. I can't be asked math. I mean, 90% in terms of jiggies. And in terms of all the stuff, who knows? Get Andy here. He's a maths man.
He is a maths man. He'd probably say, well, how much is a jiggy worth versus a note?
I
And
would.
then you'd have
I
to
must
divide
admit, I was also partially thinking that.
Notes by
does the
100,
jiggy have,
jiggies by 10, and
Shong Shuang. And over there is the ice key. That is another instrument of stop and swap.
Too many fanfares.
Oh God! An enormous ice key. We should keep this stop and swap item for later. Well, that worked out beautifully for you, didn't it? So now, if you go into your view totals and you go all the way to the end, stop and swap.
Ooh.
There are 6 eggs and an ice key to get. Now, there was 1 egg in Treasure Trove Cove, in Shark Food Island, but I didn't go and get that because I think I was originally planning to do stop and swap all at the end, and probably should have stuck to that.
Too late now.
I'll do the rest. I'll do the eggs at the end of the project as a sort of. This is stop and swap. Yay! I might sort of go into what stop and swap was going to be and all as well. We'll soon see. However, well, I say soon, we'll ever see. So, with that in mind, yeah, 1 jiggy left that we cannot get yet. So we're done with Freeze Easy Peak for now.
Hooray!
So
The horror is over.
the horror is over until we come back in about 4 episodes or something.
Do it again.
Start all over again. The nightmare begins anew. In Banjo-Kazooie, yay! So, I'm gonna quickly try once and get the Jiggy unlocked from the Witch Switch, but if not, we'll do it some other day. So, you need... Actually, I think you need these running shoes for it. Don't you tease me, you pair of loafers.
It's funny because they're shoes.
They are shoes. Right, this guy is a dick.
Yeah.
He's a snowman. But,
Nah.
regardless, well, no, we've had a lot of fun today. But, to talk real for a moment, we need to end this because we're dying inside.
Secretly hates Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes.
It's tearing us
Actually,
apart,
no.
Lisa.
Tearing us apart. 350? Do we have that many?
We'll find out next time.
I was hoping for a sort of Dora the Explorer-esque interaction with the audience there.
I was
Do we have 350 notes, kids?
That's too many numbers for us. We're 4. That's the sort of numbers we're working with.
Do we have more than 6 notes, kids?
Yay!
I'd love just to meet that 4-year-old who watches Dora the Explorer just like, oh, come on, Dora, for goodness sake. I don't know that much Spanish.
You
Fuck
just
off.
told me grande. Jeez.
You told me Grande and Arriba, that's about it. Right. With that in mind, we're going to
Spanish break.
Spanish break. We're going to go and do something else. And come back next time, nice and happy and refreshed, for more Banjo-Kazooie. Kazoozily. Banjo-Kazooie.
Yep.
That's the true secret name of this game. We're revealing all the secrets. The secret ending.
It better be episode 20.
Bonus, no, the bonus is still in episode 20. It's like 12.
I wonder what it's going to be.
It's magical. Don't forget, it's got to be in an annotation in the corner somewhere. I don't know the timestamp anymore, but I'll find it. Anyway, we've been standing for at least like a minute and a half.
He just keeps getting pecked.
Yep,
He's
probably
angry.
getting pissed off with this at this point. We can show the nice people what this room looks like.
Grim.
Ah.
Oh god.
She's got a pretty backed up throat there. See if we can help her in the next part. See you guys then. Goodbye. Oh shit, we weren't recording. We were. Rachel just had a look of sort of exactly 50% fear, 50% I'm going to strangle you, Joe. Because she doesn't want to go back to Easy Speak.
Thought we agreed when we were using sarcasm. We were gonna go, it wasn't recording. Wink.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Goodbye.
Oh shit, it wasn't recording.
Ah!